Hello there, how are you? I hope all is well and everything is absolutely amazing on your end. Welcome back on my channel. You're listening to Light Channelings once again, and I am back with a new card reading for all of you. Before starting with today's card reading, allow me to express my gratitude for the loving positive energy you're sending towards me. May God bless you with abundance in all of its beautiful forms. So without wasting any time, let's get started with today's reading. I see very clearly that the person you were dealing with had two options and two choices, and they were juggling with both, which means this person that you were dealing with was in two relationships or had another affair at the same time while they were dealing with you romantically or emotionally. They were dealing with two people at the same time and were playing with both of your emotions. If not playing, they wanted to see which one works out for them in their favor. Both of these options, both of these relationships or connections seemed and looked prosperous for them. They thought that they can choose either of you or just keep both of you and manipulate the situation to work in their favor. That's what this person was thinking and feeling in the past. You may have found this out, and that is why you are suffering or struggling at the moment with anxiety, possibly depression, sleeplessness, sleepless nights. Maybe you're also suffering from insomnia or things like that. But it's very clear that this had a very damaging effect on you and your health. At present, I feel like this person regrets putting you in a third party situation. By getting engaged or involved with that other person, they've not only brought hurt to you, but to that other person and to themselves as well. It's like they've hurt three people by keeping you in the dark or keeping that other relationship or connection a secret from you, but it all came out into the light. You found it out. You may have found this out by stalking them or by looking at their social media or checking their profile or phone, possibly. If you are already married or if you were in a live-in relationship, you might have found out that this person was communicating or texting or sexting someone else, and that may have caused separation in between both of you. And I don't feel like either of you are communicating with each other or are dealing with each other, but I also see an exception where people who are quarreling or fighting over this matter. This may resonate with those who either live together or were in a live-in relationship. It's not going to resonate with those who were in a long distance relationship or connection. Obviously, we are doing a soul connections reading here, not a karmic connection reading, but a divine soul connection reading here. You could either be dealing with your twin flame or soulmate, or maybe someone you thought that was your twin or soulmate. That could be a possibility for some of you. I see that this person regrets doing what they did and forcing you or leaving you with no choice except to move on or walk away from them. They regret what they did. They regret juggling two people and playing like this with your emotions and with the other person's emotions as well. But the other person they are dealing with or were dealing with is not someone they share a pure divine soul connection, but a karmic soul connection, someone who's meant to teach them some lessons, someone they got attracted based on how he or she looks, based on how much money or prosperity they've got, or what kind of or sort of status they have in the society, or if they are powerful or popular or they've got fame. Your counterpart got distracted and easily swayed by the temptation, and they're regretting it right now. They regret hurting you for this person. They regret putting you in a situation where you felt like you, your love, and your emotions got disrespected and you were not worthy of your counterpart's loyalty. It's not like you were not. This person needs some maturity, some awareness, and some life lessons to learn. Your counterpart needs some time away to really reflect back on how they've been treating people and what it is that they have done here. Because this is not something that can be taken lightly or ignored or overlooked. I see that, okay, I'm picking up two situations here, okay? So listen to me till the end before you jump onto any conclusion. In one situation, I see that your counterpart is trying to get away from the karmic individual, but the karmic individual doesn't want to mutually break up or part ways. That other person is not interested and is possibly telling them or is forcing them to give in to both of your situations, which means she is okay with having this illicit relationship with your counterpart. She's okay with maintaining it. She's okay with hurting your feelings if it means that she's going to get what she wants. She doesn't care about you or your feelings. She doesn't care about what's right or wrong. All she cares about is what she can get from this situation or your counterpart. She's not interested in taking no for an answer right now. She is just not interested in taking no for an answer right now. This is what is going on at present, okay? And I feel like somewhere your counterpart is trying to get away, but the other person is not. And that is why they are not fighting much in the given situation, and they are investing in both of the connections, or they are having two affairs here. If not affairs, they are just dealing with two people at the same time, investing in both the connections or relationships. It's not like they are going to leave you for this person or leave that other person for you, but invest in both of these connections, because definitely there is something that your counterpart is getting out of that other connection. It could be fame, it could be opportunities, it could just mean that they are there to satisfy their own ego by showing off that they've got such a prize by their side or trophy. Something like that, if that can make sense to you. All I'm going to say to you is that stay away from this negative and toxic situation at present, which is not going to serve you. I can clearly see that at this point of time, neither your counterparts or this other third person's energy, thoughts, or intentions are positive towards you. It's not like your counterpart is going to do something to harm you or anything like that, but at the same time, I do not see them respecting your boundaries or anything that you have to say. So stay away. Those people who are fighting with their counterpart because you've already found this out, I'm going to say to you that your counterpart is not going to deal with you positively. Instead, they are going to act defensive and they are going to do whatever it is that they are doing because they are just not in their senses and are operating out of their ego, pride, and arrogance at this point of time. I feel like someone has really influenced your counterpart negatively by telling them or advising them that it's okay to have another affair and it's okay to explore your options. And I mean, your counterpart is not acting right at present because they've got negatively influenced by someone they saw on social media or heard about. This person is just not acting right, and you need to make sure that you do not allow this negative energy, this toxic situation to affect you, because I can clearly see you're allowing this to affect you negatively. You are crying, possibly. You're crying or panicking or having panic attacks because you don't know what's going to happen next. And that's why, somewhere to get closure or clarity, you may start to fight with your counterpart or ask them questions. But to your dismay, I'd like to tell you that they may not answer back positively at this point of time. This is not set in stone for the rest of your life. This is the current energy. This too shall pass. What you want to do with this connection and what you decide to do after this is completely up to you. Okay, universe is telling people to wait before they make a final decision. Just wait for further clarity. Just wait for some more time before you make a life changing or important decision about your life or about this connection. Wait for a while. I'm not saying wait for this person. Okay, for those who would want to wait for this person, it's your choice and it's completely up to you. But what I'm saying is, wait a while before you do or say anything, or just wait before you jump into a quarrel, before you start an argument with this person, anything as such. The second case, the second situation, the another situation that I can see here is your counterpart is rejecting and showing their disinterest in the karmic individual, which is making that other person sad and depressed, anxious and nervous. This person is stalking you. I feel like in the first situation as well, your counterpart is stalking you to see if you're doing right or not, or I mean, this energy is extremely toxic. Your counterpart doesn't want to hurt you, but they are hurting you by their actions. It's simply because they are not aware of what they are doing, or at this point of time, they just don't care because they think both the connections are equally important for them and both the connections are bringing what it is that they want in their life. So they regret hurting you, they feel your pain. I mean, if not completely, at least they have sympathy for you, but they are not for the first situation, actually. Okay, I'm talking about the first situation, but they are not doing much about this connection or this toxic situation at present. For the second group, I feel like the karmic individual wants to kick you down and find or receive victory and triumph over you, and that is why this lady doesn't want to leave the situation. This lady wants your counterpart to give her their energy, attention, and focus. Your counterpart has made a decision to give you justice and get back into a relationship with you if that's possible. That's what I'm seeing, and that is why they are trying to find out about your whereabouts and how you're doing, how you're thinking and feeling. And if they found out through way of your social media that you're not doing great and you're in pain, that affects them, and that is why they are making a decision to bring balance, justice and fairness in this whole situation and let go of this karmic individual. So I've told you, I'm seeing two situations, and both the situations are different but started with the same theme of your counterpart deceiving you by getting involved with someone else, or they were entertaining someone else along with you, possibly behind your back. That situation is going to be same for all of you, but what's happening at present is going to be different. Some of you may resonate with the first situation while others may resonate with the second situation. I'm also seeing a completely different case here, and I'm going to say that there is also a possibility that those who are resonating with the first situation, after some time, your counterpart is going to transition from the first situation to the second situation. Okay, it's going to take some time. It's not going to happen right away. And that is why universe is guiding you and suggesting you to give the situation time and space, and don't focus on it. Give this situation its own time and space. Don't focus on it. Don't cry about it. Don't feel sad about it, because something good is going to come out of it. Okay? If you remain positive about your own life, about yourself, about your dreams, goals, and visions, I am not necessarily guiding, suggesting, or telling anyone to wait for this person. Okay, that's your choice, and that's completely up to you. You have to use your own wisdom, knowledge, intuition, and your experiences to make your decision about this situation, this connection, or in regards to your counterpart. What I'm simply saying to you is that after some time, you're going to find some new opportunities that you can take and come out of this negative or toxic situation, or just move forward in your own life in general. That's what I'm saying. This may also mean that after some time, you may find yourself resonating with the second situation I described about in this reading. But in both of those situations, there is definitely someone whose intentions are not quite right towards you. It can be your counterpart or the other person. So make sure that you protect yourself and make sure that you do not allow anything or anyone to make you feel less of yourself or bring you down, because I can clearly see ego war is going on here. All of this is happening because of ego war, because of jealousy, envy, need to win over other person, and getting their way, no matter how much they would have to hurt the other person. People are ready to do anything they can to get what it is that they want. This is the current energy I'm picking up. Now, this energy can be coming from the karmic, the third person your counterpart is karmically dealing with, but I'm not seeing that this is your counterpart's energy. But I feel like if you do not remain calm, composed, and balanced, you may start to act like this. For some of you, I feel like your counterpart may try to reach out to you because they are stalking you, and they want to know if you're fine or not. But both of you may end up fighting, arguing, or quarreling with each other, and I feel like it's because you are in a lot of pain, and I feel like it's because you were hurt and you are in a lot of pain. You might not deal with your counterpart positively. What I'm seeing is that two people who are just fighting with each other, one is defending themselves, other one is just attacking continuously. So both of you may end up in a situation like this. That's what I'm saying. Because your counterpart is somewhere not ready to drop their guard down and accept that what they've done is wrong. They've hurt you and they shouldn't have done this, but they're not going to accept it. That's what I'm saying. You may not hear this coming from their mouth. You may not hear them expressing that what they did was wrong. Instead, they are going to become defensive and they are going to protect themselves from you. So this is something you can avoid to just protect yourself from more stress, tension, anxiety, or nervousness, because it's going to give you stress. Okay, whatever conversation you're going to have with each other, if you act out of your anger or if you attack them because of what they did to you, nothing positive is going to come out of it. You may simply want to, or you may try to show your anger to your counterpart. You may try to show that you are extremely hurt and you're feeling extremely betrayed by them. You may try to show your frustration, your irritation, and how it all affected you, but I do not see them saying sorry at present. Though they may realize, though they may feel sorry on an emotional level, but at present, they are not going to say that to you through words. So this is something you can take a note of and keep in mind. I know this situation is horrible and terrible, and I'm sorry that you're going through this, but balance is going to come. The scales are going to get balanced. At this point of time, your counterpart needs time away or just needs another soul shock, possibly. All I'm saying is let this go. Let this go, surrender, and choose a new direction for yourself. For now, you don't have to suffer. You don't have to cry. You don't have to sob. Let it go. Let it go. Just let it go. Surrender. Leave it. Leave worrying about it. It's not in your control. Learn the lesson from the given situation and move forward. Accept that everything that happens because we've created it. We have karma to clear with people who come into our life. Some people bless us with love, happiness, positivity, joy, and abundance, while others give us pain to teach us lessons about ourselves and our karma. So accept everything that has happened, make peace with it, and don't sob over the past. Don't think like, why did you invest in this connection and why were you waiting for this person while they were entertaining and dealing with someone else? Don't waste your time into those negative thoughts, feelings, or emotions. Don't waste your time thinking about all those things. Go with the flow and focus on the lesson, because there is definitely something you need to learn from this situation or this connection. But more so, I feel like from this situation, it's a challenge for you, it's a difficulty or a test that you have to pass. Okay? I know you were thinking about how everything suddenly fell apart and everything was going good, and from where this ending came and how could this happen to you and things like that. It's okay. Sometimes things happen unexpectedly. Sometimes things happen unexpectedly, but it's all our creation and manifestation. Don't beat yourself up, because I'm not saying that you're responsible for whatever these people have done to you or are doing to you. You're simply responsible for attracting and manifesting it in your life. So don't think much about it. It's all our creation, it's all our karma from past that we are facing right now. Okay, everything that happens with us is all our creation. This is something you need to realize and understand. Good, bad, everything is our own creation. So this situation at present that you're going through is going to teach you a lesson about letting go, surrendering, choosing your own happiness, which is not attached with how your counterpart is going to treat you and treat this connection. This is the reading I had for you today. I hope you enjoyed listening to me. I'm going to be back again. Till that time, please take care of yourself and your loved ones. Do hit the like button. Do subscribe for more such readings, guidance, channelings, and channeled messages. I know a lot of you may have started to think that why am I not posting channelings like usual? There is a reason behind it. Don't stress about it, okay? They'll come when they're meant to be. With that being said, feel free to follow through with the link given in the description box below if you'd like to contribute or donate something for the work we are doing here and for a good cause. That's all for now. I'll be back again. Till that time, please take care of yourself and your loved ones. Bye bye.